Hey there, latte lovers and coffee coveters. Welcome back to Waking Up with One Word. Today we got another one. Today we're going to be talking about Sparrow's Coffee, all season blend. Oh, this is going to be a good one, I think. The last two have been pretty decent, so they're on a pretty good flavor profile with all the ones they're sending me, so I'm really excited to taste this one. Let's get a pour and get after it. Again, real quick, like I've been telling you, I love a little bit of coffee with my cream and sugar, but we're always going to taste it black first, and then we'll put a little cream and sugar after it. What I have been noticing is that when I put cream and sugar into it, instead of it like diluting it and just making it sweet and creamy, just like tasting like cream and sugar, it's like almost putting like a water into whiskey, and it really kind of opens up some extra flavors. So it's been a really cool thing to experience and find out about, and yeah, I'm really loving this new little checking out all these coffees and tasting them for you. And I've always gotten a bunch of different kinds, but it seems like even more are flowing through now. So yeah, I'm just having a blast with this. As far as color goes, this one looks medium dark. It's probably about a medium roast, medium dark. It's got like a lighter smell. It's not like a real heavy. It's almost like another one of those like light tea smells. Instead of that big, thick, dark black coffee smell, it's almost like a lighter tea smell. It's got a little sweetness behind it though. Yeah, it smells a little bit like a sweet tea. Let's see how it tastes. Cheers. It tastes almost like a sweet tea, like a really light tea with just a dab of honey in it. It's not super sweet, it's not overpowering, it's like a real light flavor. Yeah, it's not bitter, it's not tannic, it's not acidic, it's just a nice little smooth, sweet, like a little bit of honey pressed into tea flavor. It's almost more like tea than coffee. It's weird. This is really light, but I think it's more of a medium roast, but it has a lot more of a light flavor. Well, let's really get after it, put a little cream and sugar into it, and really get this thing to test. All right, we're back. Got a little cream and sugar in it. Oh, wow, that honey that I was smelling earlier, it's so weird. When you put the cream and sugar into it, I mean, there's just some kind of chemical reaction. It actually opens up more flavors instead of diluting it, which I would have thought would have been completely the other way around. That's just so weird. Oh, man, there's such a big sweetness with honey in there. Let's taste it and see how it is. When you taste it, it's funny because I had a glass of this earlier. I wanted to taste it and see how it was, and I already had one glass. And when I first tasted it, there's a sweetness right out of the gate. It's just the honey. And right behind it, there's this fruit and floral. And I kind of attributed it to blueberries and lavender is kind of what I got out of it. And it's pretty much what I get out now. But when I was cutting the tag off to put on the canister, I accidentally saw one of the things on it. I mean, it's hard not to see, it was right there. But one of the things I saw on it was marshmallows. And it was funny, when I first smelled it with the cream and sugar in it, all of a sudden I smelled marshmallows. I mean, that has to be the power of suggestion, but it's funny, I did smell the marshmallows. But there is a super sweetness to this. Like, I know, like this time around, I didn't put very much sugar in it. The first time I always put I put a lot of sugar in my coffee. And this time I didn't put hardly any in it because there is just such a sweetness to this coffee. And it's right up front, so it's like a real thick honey sweetness right up front, and then a fruit and floralness behind it. And like I said, the fruit and floral, I kind of got like a blueberry and lavender. Then when I saw the same thing, I saw marshmallows, and then when I just smelled it, I kind of got that marshmallow, that real sweet marshmallow smell. So, power of suggestion, is it really there? I don't know, but yeah, that's kind of fun. But yeah, no, I definitely agree with the marshmallow. Yeah, there is just right up front a nice sweetness. It's not overbearing, it's not too much, but just a nice, perfect. I mean, if you're not into sweets, you're not going to like this one. This one is very sweet. But for me, it's not too sweet, it's just perfect. It has a great flavor. Yeah, it's not a real big pop, it's not a big boom. It's kind of a more tamped back, mellow, just more of a reserved, nice, smooth, sweet flavor. And again, I kind of get that honey right up front with a little bit of blueberries and lavender behind it. So that's what I get out of this. Let's see what they tell us about it. Honey-like sweetness with structured fruit characters and creamy florality. Oh my gosh, that's almost exactly what I called. Honey, the honey, sweet, and floral. That's exactly what this is. That's amazing. And I got that before I read this, I assure you, 100%. Able to satisfy the sweetest of teeth. And then down below it is where they have the big marshmallow. And look at that, it says marshmallow, lavender, and red grape. I got honey, lavender, and blueberries, so that's pretty close. So yeah, I really agree with their flavor notes. And it says it's from the Harmony series, so yeah, absolutely. I think that's about the closest I've ever been on notes, so that's pretty awesome. And I swear to you, hand to God, like that's what I called before I ever read that. So that's awesome. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, this one's really good. If you're not into sweeter coffees, you're really not gonna like this one. But if you do like sweeter coffees, this is gonna be right up your alley. And I don't like fruity or floral notes necessarily. I'm not, if it's too much, if it leans too much in that direction, it's just not for me. But this isn't. This one kind of gets right up to the edge and kind of mellows out. So like I said, the sweetness is right up front, and then it kind of finishes with that floral, that kind of fruit and floral. Yeah, this one's pretty good. Scale of 1 to 10, I think I would give this one, probably give this one 8.4, 8.5, right in there. I'd probably give this one an 8.4. I mean, it's right there. It does have that fruit and floral note, so I do notice it's there, and that's kind of probably takes away just the tiniest little bit. But like I said, it goes right up to the edge. It's not over. I'm not going to give this coffee away. I mean, I'm going to have fun drinking it and enjoy it all the way through. So absolutely 1-1 approved, 8.4, and yeah, can't wait to get to know it a little bit more and have another cup. So you guys have an absolutely amazing rest of the day, rest of the week, rest of the month, and until we see you next time, here's to waking up.